Jack, thanks very much for joining us today. Great to have you on the show. You specialize in artificial intelligence. Can you explain to us in simple terms what is artificial intelligence and how does it apply across automotive?
The way I like to explain it is there's two parts of AI. So you have machine learning AI, and you have conversational AI. So we've been in the computer vision, artificial intelligence, machine learning space since we started CMT Scanner in 2018. Which, in my world, it's gathering that data and then being able to program it. So computer programming with that data, and then when you have new input coming in to that data library, having it know that that's a certain part of what it already knows, and then adding to it as it goes. So self-learning is the way I see the difference between computer programming and AI, because there's probably a bit of confusion in that space just with the buzzword of AI at the moment. So in our world, as a car drives through, it's a different car, but it's the same characteristics of an imperfection, so a dent or a scratch or whatever it may be. So it knows that that's still a dent, but it's on a different environment of a different car. So, and then it kind of puts new information into the system, which it's self-learning and getting better and better. So, for example, we had a client who wanted to start looking for insects on vehicles. So there's no way we know what every single insect looks. Every single insect looks different. So it was a point of having a library database to start with, and then having it become more and more accurate over time, which doesn't take long. For 4 to 5 weeks, we're starting to get her up around the 70-80% accuracy mark of computer vision. And that's, I guess, our world of AI, the fact that we can have the computer work within a realm, and it gets smarter within that realm by self-taught. Whereas what you've got at the moment, which is quite a hot topic, conversational AI, and with ChatGPT in the last 12, 24 months, that's become really well known. And we do work with that. That's how we see what we see, and then we communicate it with the driver of the vehicle through conversational AI. And I think when we're talking about the automotive space, I think there's a lot of opportunity there with